let's see, and I need to grab that and put that over here. There we go. And so, the continuing story of a mad, power-hungry wizard in his attempts to take over the world. So, as I mentioned in my description, the end, and in a comment under my last stream, my last stream cut off. And it was really frustrating, actually. See, I had just said aloud that I wasn't going to end that stream until I had finished this big epic battle. And then I found that the stream had apparently cut off while I was still going, and I'd lost, looked like about 5 minutes or so, I think. It was about 2 turns. So we're just going to run down what has changed. She declared war on me. Yes. Literally, the turn I was about to attack, she declared war on me. Because of course she did. Murphy's Law and all that. So, I have 3 Death Knights. I have, in addition to these 2 armies, I'm pretty sure I've got the win here. Okay, let me see. I don't know how much it's going to take. Okay, let's look around. Oh, I've also got these. Alright. What were you doing exactly? Oh, hey, look, a yellow city. Well, well. Do you think a wraith could take that? It's got running a lot of foodage, so it's feeding her empire. But it's in green territory, and she's declared war on me, doggone it. I'm looking at this. She had armies, yes, somewhere. She had armies that were worrying me. Here's one of my cities with a pile of Pegasi outside it. Yeah, and I didn't have any casting skill left after that Death Knight had come out. Hey, just running down the situation. I mentioned in the description as well, we'd lost about 2 turns when my stream cut out last time. So I was just running down everything. And what I think it all means, I don't think she has a single unit up north. I think her forces are all down in this area. Still, it probably precludes me from taking a city over here right now. Maybe later. Why, I could make a skeleton, but a skeleton is not a defensive unit. A skeleton does not... Like, they're okay. They're not terrible. But the worst thing is, consider the movement. This stack could strike here, 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 or even here. Like, all of those are within a single move for it. There are 4 potential cities. And, yeah, I could make a skeleton, but that is not going to stop them. Yeah, I've got darkness. But, yeah. I don't know. The biggest problem is I don't know what spells she has. I have no way of knowing which spells she's ended up with. She could throw all kinds of different things at me, and yeah, she just declared that war, so I can't get out of it. Alright, let's hit this city. First attack wave. Attack wave alpha. Get in there. Let me see. Do I want to cast anything? Power, corruption, dark rituals, zombie master. don't think I can use these buffs. Alright, here we go. I would love to have those spells cast, but I haven't cast them. So, 11 resistance. Someone had mentioned something about them being highly vulnerable to black sleep. I don't see it. I don't see it. No, but I have spells that can bust them. I have spells that can make them suffer. And the Night Stalkers themselves have a Death Gaze attack if they're the ones doing the attacking. That's a fairly good chance they'll get a kill. I don't have Massacre. Massacre is not yet in my spell list. Yeah, it's not yet been researched. I don't know. I have some lovely spells here that would be much more reliable. But we could try. It's pretty flaky. I strongly dislike... I'd much rather have something I know was gonna hit. Reaper Slash. If a Reaper Slash did more than 30% of their health per hit... costs a 2-1 cost difference. Well, if they hit us, we're just dead, I think. I don't think we'd survive a hit from them, so we're probably better off letting lightning bolts fall on us while we have numbers. I don't know about this. I was thinking Reaper Slashes and Waves of Despair. Finally. Oh, right, I can't see through a wall. I think a Death Gaze might actually kill these. I don't know, I feel like I should be slamming into them with this army. Was I? I don't remember what I was reading. Oh, great. That's actually a real problem. Does that go inside the city walls? I think it does. If they get the first strike, they'll rip my stuff apart. Alright. Well, we've got 2 of the Gorgons so far. Okay, that's not working at all. That's even worse. Maybe I should have just attacked with them. Their gaze attacks are actually more likely to work. Okay. Nothing left? Alright, next. So that brings us down to 4. What, the Death Gaze didn't kill the lizard? Why would this... No, there's no way they can survive the petrification gaze. There's no way. Couldn't happen. Boy, I'd like to have these defensively. They're gonna charge forward. There's still 4 of them. I just don't know how good the Death Knights are. I just don't know how they're gonna fare. Or the Wraiths, for that matter. Well, I mean, actually I do. The Wraiths didn't fare well. Let's hit them again. Alright. Let's see what happens when we attack. If I lower their numbers enough, the waves of despair will devastate them. Isn't the attacker... When you attack, doesn't your gaze attack always go as a, first strike? Like a breath weapon or a thrown weapon. Pretty sure that's how it goes. Alright. Ooh. That's not promising. Ooh, that's not promising at all. Ooh. Ugh. Ugh. I see. Massacre sure would be nice. Aw, heck with it. Darn it! Okay, well that sort of. Alright, 3 more. Keep summoning things. That was silly of you. Thought these fellas would fare a little bit better than this, you know? Interesting. Oh my gosh. They're sleeping. Doesn't that mean I can't meet their gaze? Please, come on, get another one. Ah! Okay, we've got this now. Might as well take that out. Oh yeah, oh yeah? Oh no, I lost more fame. Oh. Yeah, I thought the death attack would be anti-regen, but I guess I'm kind of glad it's not. Too many things are already anti-regen, you know? Pretty sure this'll do the trick. Oops. Yes, by all means, attack them. Ooh. There. And as for the catapults, wipe them. Well, what kind of spells you think I'm gonna get? Let me see. Arcane, so that would be Summon Champion. I don't have Summon Champion, right? And Disjunction. Oh, right. I need a Disjunction. All right. Let's see. Okay, you live there now. All right. When she comes back, I'll broker peace, I guess. I have used up all my mana in fighting those fights. I'm gonna have to do this now. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Oh yeah, they can cast spells while banished. Ah. Boy, I wish you could go invisible right now. I want to use possession. Let's make ourselves harder to hit. Is she out of stuff? Notice you're casting spells. It's pretty likely. Alright. You broke a hole in your own wall. Ha ha. Unexpectedly, this is mine. Oops, I thought you could step and then shoot, but I guess you didn't. Okay, what's still shooting at me? Can't possess that. Ha! Those chickens, no. Okay, let me see. What can I do? Ah, I feel a little better now. Those make me feel less good. Alright, better still. But not enough to wrestle with the chickens. I need... Oh, I might need that wave of despair at the end. Gotcha. Alright. And we get some undead. Ooh, nice. Thank you, Wraiths. You did a great job. I might just be able to hold this city. In fact. Yeah. I should rename it Insult to Injury. That's what I should rename it to. Alright, you two are gonna end up living in this place. I don't know who else is gonna end up living here, but somebody is gonna have to be summoned there. I have no idea. Where does one even find a turn counter? I literally don't know where I would find something that would count the number of turns. Historian, maybe? Do these mean something to you? Because they don't mean anything to me. Yeah. Anyway, I can make permanent peace with her now, but I have to deal with this green menace. You were taking nodes from me. I suppose I can take this back now. I'll never get the prize that was in it, but that's something at least. Alright, let's see. So you can get stuff into this territory, which is really not set up for warfare. I needed to finish dark ritualing my cities. Oh man, do I ever need to? Crud. All I've got is Wall of Darkness. That's the only city defense spell I've got. So a turn equals a month? Or... well, anyway. I have time. That's the important thing. I could summon at a rate of 2 shadow demons per turn to fill every city with a shadow demon. I could do the same with Night Stalkers and put a Night Stalker in every city. That might work better. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Night Stalkers make a good garrison unit, I think, because they have such a low upkeep cost, and I mean, they're not great, but they're something, and they're invisible. Yeah, Cloud of Shadow would be really nice. That's like the ultimate defensive buff. Like, I mean, I really like spells like Heavenly Light and Uranus's Blessing and all that, because they give you boosts, but in terms of just a raw defensive spell, it's hard to beat Cloud of Shadow. Okay, I already put that there. We'll make a Night Stalker. This army has to move. One of the main advantages of being a summoner is, in theory, I can summon whatever I need wherever I need it, instead of having to deal with the logistics of moving stuff around. So this army is probably just going to go straight on the attack. I mean, she declared this war on me, so I should take the war to her instead of... Alright, well, here we go. Like I said, I have summons to take stuff back with. I really wish I knew what she could do, but I should be ahead of her on the research. What are we looking at? Water walking? Oh. Sure. That's not promising. Alright, well, it comes down to what does she cast? Counter magic, okay. I was thinking about darkness, but... Wave of Despair is awful hard to counter. And a free zombie. Wait, only one zombie? I just killed like 5 or 6 things. Alright, I knew this one would come. She's gonna use counter magic. These are fairly tough. I don't have the mana to keep this up. Oh my gosh. If only you didn't use counter magic. You hadn't used counter magic. You have other spells. I want to put down a wall of darkness. And then actual darkness. I still have Waves of Despair she can't counter. And Possession, which... 40% if it gets through. What? Oh no! Cold damage! They're frozen! You can't make them into zombies, they're too frozen. We could thaw them out! No, no, they're frozen. Can't be zombies. Alright. Oh my gosh. Yes? Okay. 60% chance this will work. It failed. Of course. You cracks calling skeletons. Darkness. It's not gonna go through. There's no way skeletons can fight this. They are absolutely not up to the task. I'm gonna have to sort out reclaiming this. Come on! There's not gonna be anyone left. It's interesting, I've only seen 2 spells out of her in combat so far. Not a lot of variety. Alright, well... back to the possession. Ugh. Counter magic. And you broke stuff and killed people. Of course. Well, alright. I can't get into any more fights. I don't have the resources. But when a wizard gets banished, her armies kind of go psycho. I've seen it happen a lot of times. Didn't happen this time, but usually they just start attacking everything, everywhere, even when there's 0 chance of victory. Didn't happen this time. I'm surprised. Anyway, I spent everything I had taking out yellows, and, yeah, it was expensive. Okay, final wave, massacre. Everyone declares war on you. The spell. You know, I think Massacre is actually the smart pick. Alright, I do have Cloud of Shadow. But I don't have the time and resources to cast it. Still, I gained 2 cities last turn and lost 1. So, that doesn't seem bad. Alright, she's got 1 city. Man, they hate her rule, apparently. Maybe because she broke all their religious build. Okay, that's... Alright, the biggest problems are down here. This is in striking distance. Troublesome, troublesome, troublesome. I'm going to abandon these here. This will be an extremely well-guarded city. That is clearly coming for this one here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot reach my enemy. However, interestingly, I can reach this city here. Alright, this is one of my best guarded cities in my entire empire. You know what? You guys can just sit. That seems good to me. The big question is, what do I cast? Yep, that's the problem with, well, yeah. You're kind of torn between your early game and your late game. And for my retorts, yeah. I miss out some in my late game. Alright. I am most afraid of this army. This army can only strike this city. Man, 4 a turn? Alright. With those buffs, I have every confidence in this city. Alright. Question. Yes, there are rebels. Oh, right, okay. Well, in that case, we'll fill out its garrison a little. Take a couple of those out. More mana. Hey, how's it going, Necro? Why, yes, of course. This is the latest. You can tell just by looking at it. You must have a powerful PC indeed to run. Oh my gosh, they actually attacked the city that I put the... Okay! I thought for sure that they would wander around looking at each city and I'd have to keep throwing this around. But no, she went for it. All my buffs are in play. I can possess whatever I... Well, I can possess either of these or... do any number of terrible things. So, well, the Wave of Despairs are best saved for the end. You know what? Yes. This is mine. And the funny thing about Nagas, they have the hardest time in the world fighting the undead. Because the undead are not inflected by your poison. Blur, not counter magic? Are you sure? Did they just decide? Oh, right, terror. They can't move. Ah. This is about the only circumstance where skeletons kick major butt. Hey! Now you cut that out. Hate to waste the mana, but I don't want to lose the magicians. They have too much strategic value. You're hitting the same city. Oh, great. Well, Black Sleep or zombies? Flip a coin! Hey, I won the coin toss. How about that? Alright, spiders. Wow, you failed to dispel something? That's weird. Alright, fine. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, spiders also rely on poison, don't they? Ha! Yeah, but they've been hit by Black Prayer. Ah, whatever. Just get rid of them. I'm burning too much mana on Waves of Despair, but it's just so satisfying to just be like, bah! And they disappear. But yeah, I'm spending a fortune on it when I shouldn't. That's the funniest thing. I have this tool sitting here. I just do. And I always find my fingers fidgeting around with it. If I don't have them both occupied doing something, like a game that uses both a keyboard and a mouse. I'll just reach out and start fidgeting with it. Parthenon. University. El Banco. Okay. Oh, look at that. You decided to go somewhere else. Okay, what can I do? And okay, I could make an instant death knight. Yes. But what is the price? Do I lose a city somewhere for that? Okay, that's sprites. You are scouts. Oh. A pile of sprites on a city that's not holding together very well. Okay, alright. Drat. Alright, alright. No Death Knight added to this heap. They all have ranged attacks. That means they can all petrify things at a distance, and that would actually work. Ooh, and 3. They can arrive in this city or this city. It's gonna fall. I can't attack it. I can't respond. Oh my gosh, I can't. Which city? Well, it's got a large population. It's got an amplifying tower. This one also has a large population and amplifying tower. Both got wizards guilds. This one's got better defenses, but not good enough. Surprise! Alright. Maybe you can take it from me. Maybe. But I'm gonna make it hurt. And then I'll strike in afterwards. Yeah, I guess I pretty much spent all my power. Alright. I need to seize the initiative away from her. Oh, no. Oh, no, no. Don't give her that. Oh. Well, that's going to make things a little bit more difficult now, isn't it? Look at that. Your resistance just got buffed. Deal with this many. What? Come again? You're not gonna just fly inside and shoot me? Well, I mean, okay. I'm not gonna complain. It's just weird, that's all. Man, how effective would a wave of despair be on these? Pretty effective. Hey. Life drain. I never use life drain. Ha! It had its moment. Alright. Well, let's consider. First thing to do is darkness. Alright. You can kill that lizard, I think. Not that it matters a whole lot. Your gaze attack can hit the birds, too. I'm gonna put you over here. Now. Okay, counter magic, not surprised. Oh, you found somebody. Your resistance is... Anyway, let me see. I need this to go through. Doggone it. Crap! That went really, really bad. Oh my gosh. I'm starting to lose faith in those guys. Come on, we gotta make this hurt. Oh! Really? Well, the water got sucked into a crack in the ground. Alright. Changing tacts. 3 waves of despair. Can't step outside, or they can shoot at us. But their numbers are dwindling. Can't possess. Zombies aren't gonna help. Not fair, really would have been nice. That did not do anything. Wow! We managed to score 2 hits with Crack's Skull. Alright. Well, you have taken the city. But at what cost? Your once proud army of chickens is but a shadow of its former self. You keep walking outside the building, and then you're like, well, I can't shoot out here. What is your problem? Why are you moving in such insane ways? It doesn't make any sense. Alright, you broke 2 buildings. I'm sure that Patch will be deeply comforted in her banishment that you managed to wreck more of her capital. Let's go at the bank. Banks are good. Okay, good. The counterstroke. Hate those things. Alright. Make ourselves more resistant. Basically, my army is wraiths and super wraiths. Resistance is not perfect. I think Death Knights really should have more resistance than this. Even with darkness in play, their resistance is not good enough. We'll go with it. You're supposed to multiply and heal. You're immune to their illusion. First strike those things away. Okay. Those don't heal you? Why not? Steal their lives. Should enjoy a good hearty snack of an illusion. There's nothing weird about that. Ah, and there goes the amplifying tower and the Wizard's Guild. And the sawmill. God, that sucked. Alright, whatever. We have it back. You lot need to be reinserted into that slot. I want more Death Knights, but I need to summon defenders. Alright, what are we looking at here? Okay, those two are covered. No, this one's covered. What's this one got? Nothing. You're not in range yet. Alright. You're just scouts, right? You're a little more than a scout. Alright, we'll get a Night Stalker in here if nothing else. We are slowly gaining mana and money. So... What? Oh, crud. She's got Ice Storms. Oh, and she can multicast them. Oh, great. Shadow Demons are great against that. Once you know it's coming. But Magicians, which my cities were relying on, not so much. Well, those are immune to cold at least. This will have to be despaired. Okay, good. Got another undead unit there. Do have Phantom Beast, which is an interesting option. You wasted a turn dispelling that, huh? Okay. 4 targets. That means the catapults do not go down. Really? Zombie? Oops. There. Alright, well, at least we replenished the guards a little bit. This city does not have any such defenses. Oh, I know where this one is. Okay, I know what we're dealing with here. I want the Elven Lords. Spiders wouldn't be bad either. I can heal them on the bears. Really? Crack's Call? That's what you choose to cast? I mean, I guess it does break the wall. Alright. Oh, I hope I get some undead spiders out of this. Alright. For my next trick... zombies! That'll keep them at bay. Should've cast that sooner. Aw. Alright, this city should be better defended than it was. Alright, let's see what this town gets for guard. Oh, crud. That's it? One zombie? What happened? Let's see. This equation is not so hard. When you simplify it with a wave of despair. Too much mana. Warlock? Yeah. Yep, definitely. Definitely. Gotta check that one out. There's so many amazing sounding 4X games I want to either try out or play more of or try more mods of. I'm going in completely blind. I have no idea what the game's gonna look like. I didn't even know it had retorts in it. I have heard very, very little about the game. How did you end up? Oh, right, you were being Oh, crud. No, that's okay. You can go guard that. Okay, well, I guess this city will just have that now. Well, he's got a magical weapon at least. Yay for oh my gosh. Hooray from magical zombie teeth. I can't hold. It's no way. There's nothing I can summon there that can hold off that much, is there? If I could do both a Death Knight and a Cloud of Shadow, it could hold, but I can't. Not in one turn. Alright, what do you still got? Are you eyeing my little island paradise? Dragon turtles. Alright, well, we'll fortify there. I want to leave this place, but I can't. Oh my gosh, I am stuck. Well, start churning them out. It's a start. Nah, I'm gonna go in. Noah's. Oh, I see. You're gonna go around dispelling things. Of course you would. Wait, just 3? I don't want to mess around with a catapult hunt. Yep, there's no way. There's nothing I can do. They're poison immune too, right? Yeah. Randomly, elves are immune to the Reaper. Guess it's because they don't age. Why did things get broken and people die? I ran away. I left the city completely dead open for you. Oh well. These fast-moving things are hard to keep up with. Summon zombie, fire elemental. Maybe. If you survive to do that again. Yeah, that won't work. Haha! There's nothing you can shoot with an arrow. Slingers would be similarly perplexed right now. Alright. Can't counter that much. Ow. One zombie? Pretty sure I Reaper slashed and fireballed the 2 of the Wyverns. Oh boy. Hey Patch. You're still kicking, I see. That... really? Magicians? Crud. Mission is not gonna be a thing. Darkness and Black Prayer would mean I'd have zombies, and she'd have magicians. Darkness and Black Prayer it is. They don't get away too fast, though. Yeah, I won't be holding this. Stand your ground. Now it's gonna be guerrilla tactics with zombies. Yeah, I figured you'd want to shoot at that first. Hey, if I win, I'll get lots of undead. Won't be a city left, but... Oh, hey, look! You're all out of pikes. Not the brightest of moves. Drag them off their horses so that you can eat the horse's brains. Okay, that city is now well off. It was recommended to me by somebody who, I think it was bought by one person, but I know somebody else recommended it that I generally trust. Which is enough for me. Once I decide I'm gonna play something, I usually stop looking at anything for it. I'm just like, that's on the yes list now. Generally, if I know a whole lot about a game before I go in, either it was a hard sell, where I wasn't sure until I really looked at it, or else I found it because I saw somebody Let's Playing it. Okay, what are we gonna do now? Okay, my capital is safe. You haven't attacked that yet, but I already fortified it. What is all this? Magicians. Troublesome. City doesn't have proper defenses. Alright. I need to retake what is mine. Before I do anything else. So, now, meanwhile, that city back there... You have lots of things to hit this city with, but at least it's got some stuff in it now. Oh, let's see. You there. Go someplace else. This guy's moving in. Huh. Is that the city that was attacked? Gotta reclaim that. Darn, no boatloads of units I can just wipe out. Alright. Wonder if she's gonna try to hit my capital. I have a ton of spells I want to cast. I just don't want a war right now. I wish I could bargain with transmute and change terrain. Like, yeah, sure. I'll pay you this much money and you'll change terrain 5 tiles for me. That'd be cool. Alright, let's see. What do we want to hit this stuff with? This is our hero's first time in battle. Let's see. I want them to gain XP, but I don't want them to be exposed to danger. So we've got Black Sleep, Flame Blade, and Life Drain. Hey, that worked well. What do you got, Momo? Petrify. Well, that's nice. Darkness, Mana Leak, Webs, of course. I'm gonna drop a Black Prayer, and then why don't you petrify something? We'll make a nice statue garden out of those guys. Okay. You've got a double dose of Black Sleep. And you... Oh, you're also a... Oh, right, you're the Bard. More of that. Why do I have multiple swordsmen here? They've been sitting here all game, haven't they? Wraith forms? I mean, it would protect me from the Crack's call, but that's about all it would do. Let's see. Please die? Darn it! You had one job! It's okay, the swordsman has a little extra movement thanks to the... Excellent! Okay, magician, magician, magician. Troubling. I don't have a single ranged attack. Oh good, it worked. The last time I tried that on magicians, they didn't die. Is she not casting spells? Well, I'm not complaining. Cool. Don't cast spells. Give me an undead regenerating super lizard. Please? Oh, please give me an undead super lizard. No more fairies. Now, don't you just feel silly attacking that wounded skeleton and losing everything? Do I go with the Wall of Darkness? Or... They're pretty resistant, aren't they? Please? Can I has? Thank you. Better than a Wall of Darkness. Yeah, she's not casting spells. I don't know what happened. Oh, jeez. These things are little tanks. Well, let me see. What else can I do to them? really resistant, but... Phantom beasts ignore armor. Sure. We can do that. This'll be interesting. Ah, even at point blank, you can't hurt the thing. Yep, that works. Apparently your lightning breath counts for nothing against this. If you think you can't kill it, then you can't kill it. Turtles aren't known for their thinking. Aren't known for their positive mental attitudes. Okay. Going well on a whole. Aside from the extreme strain on my empire's resources and how many buildings have gotten wrecked and everything else. Still, we're holding. Though I wonder how long her uncountable hordes will continue to push. You know, this part of the land looks kind of like a wing. A wing covered in little green specks. I will have to wipe those specks from it. You know, I haven't seen rangers in a long time. I wonder what their stats are. I'm sure they were adjusted at some point. I still think of them as that base game unit that you only use because you want pathfinding. Pathfinding ain't so hard to come by these days, though. It isn't quite as good as it once was either, so... I haven't made rangers in eternity. Sometimes it's good to just... Oh, yes, I got it. Oh, thank you so much. It's actually superior to the regular Great Lizard. Just a little. Alright. I want this back. You've made a mess of my city. Oh, let's start with a little darkness. Why did you move sideways and not backwards? Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. Fan out, men. The 12 horsemen of the apocalypse are here. When it comes to horsemen of the apocalypse, we don't mess around. You know, I should play Black-Red someday. Death Knights and the spell Armageddon. What a wreck. Well, start fixing things. They're so much happier living under me. There must be something wrong with you. If people would rather hang out under my rule than yours. Alright, let me see. So took care of that. Ooh. Ooh. What can I do? I founded this city. I built it with my own 2 hands. From the ground all the way up. great lizards. How do I counter that? I have a magician. Oh, this is gonna help any. Have some ghouls. Oh no! I forgot to move my summoning circle. Oh, they're in the wrong location now. I didn't even want these. They have the same maintenance cost as the Deathstalker. And none of the virtues. This city is not going to hold. I've got nothing that can get there in time. Insta-wall? Not that it would make a difference. And all the lizards I killed just come back, too. I could summon a lot of zombies. These guys can summon zombies. All right. No spells! Again! All this really? The zombie? Why the zombie? You're weird. Why are you so weird? Oh, crud. Maybe all these combats with me and all the time she spent casting spells and being mana leaked is starting to cost. I want to see how a zombie performs before I choose something else. Okay, I see. Right, yeah. I'm thinking about Black Sleep too, but there's a lot of these things. So many. Pull the spider's legs off. Kill as many skeletons as you like. Those are easy enough to replace. Guard him. That was it for the magicians. They're spent. Why does the game prioritize zombies so highly? I don't get it. That terror is really saving my butt right now. Stealing turns away from their units left and right. That is enormous. Screen our retreat, zombies! The skeleton? I cannot predict your movements at all. Weirdo. Yeah, that combination, Terror, Black Prayer, is really saving my bacon. Look at that, these two didn't move again. 2/3 of their army failed to move. Would be nice if the Black Sleeps worked more often, though. Entire army failed to move. If these Black Sleeps don't work out, I'm in trouble. Also, my town is a complete ruin by now. Yep, lizards, just sit there sunning yourselves on my rooftops. Having a 50% chance of working? Yeah. Yeah. How many Black Sleeps did I cast, and how many actually succeeded? It's not a good ratio. And I think this city's just been flattened. Ooh. Well, I have undead lizards now. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna finish the rest of her lizards off. If I could get one of those in every one of my cities, with the dark cloud boosting, or darkness boosting them. Jeez. And now a wall. Alright, might as well start rebuilding. Yeah. That I didn't have to summon. I mean, maybe I paid the summoning cost with all of the Black Sleeps I cost. But, definitely was worse for her. Let's bolster my lizards. Just so that nothing weird can happen. Go regenerate over here. Oh, right! You have a buff, too! I forgot about that. Of course. Well, your survival instinct was not strong enough. defenders there. I need so many things. Alright, let's consider. Have I broken her armies yet? There's more coming, of course. There'll always be more on the way. But for this moment, I think I have a turn of peace. Ooh, crud. Another one of those? And you're heading over here? I want to cast so many other things. What? Yeah, okay. But I want to cast so many other things. Yeah, well, you're a jerk. Yeah. You're gonna be needed up here. That city is gonna fall again. There's gonna be nothing left of Patch's old capital by the time she comes back into this world. Oh yeah, he's got tons of elven lords. It's annoying. Or she. Wait, who are we talking about? Alright. Well, this city is doomed. Doom! Doom! It has come upon you! You know, darkness and... No. No, I'm fighting against them left and right. I'm a summoner build. I'm not building anything for units. I'm just summoning up all kinds of horrors. Things got such resistance. Wave of Despair, Reaper Slash. Can't possess them. They're all immune. Black Prayer would bring me down to a 7, and Black Sleep would then have a 50-50 shot, but by the time I did that, they'll be in the city petrifying everyone. If I could cut their numbers down, the Waves of Despair would do it, but... and then there's the lizards. I don't see any way out of this. It's either this or the Reaper Slashes. Next turn, they're inside the city. Oh, not that. I meant, not Black Prayer, Black Sleep. Oh, good. Well, if I won the fight, I'd have a bird. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Let's see. I know. I'd have 2 birds. Why'd you fly over there? Crazy chickens. Done. Crap. Perfect. Maximum damage. That didn't kill any. Curses. Yeah, I know. Jeez. I was not spec'd for this war. I was spec'd for the war with Yellow. Yeah, sure, I'll depopulate your wizards a little. She hasn't been doing her snowstorms, thankfully. Then again, almost everything in every city is undead anyway, so I guess she doesn't have much reason to. Alright, let's see. They're unbuilding things all over my empire almost as fast as I can build them with these back and forth actions. Okay, that's the city I just lost. Here, I thought they were going for that. They stopped here instead. Alright, let's hit them. Oh my gosh, I hate these things so much. Ugh, and every building is broken, and somehow I didn't get an undead out of it. Wow. The entire city is a pile of rubble now. Might as well. Adds to the decor. There's nothing to guard it. Alright, let me see. What do we got going on over here? I think I'm safe for the moment. If I want to move out and do things, I'm gonna have to summon something in there. But I want my third Death Knight back. Alright. Night Stalkers and Skeletons are the order of the day. Alright. One for you. One for you. One for you. And a one for you. As the city is most likely to be hit. God, you're wrecking so much stuff. At this point, I'm gonna have to start taking cities from you. Just to make up for the damage you've done to me. I was perfectly willing to broker a peace treaty, but you killed a Death Knight. You wrecked several cities. I think I have to pay you back now. Oh, good. She's back. I don't even know how she's paying to support such large armies. Armies just standing around in the middle of nowhere for her empire's perspective. I'm pretty sure trade goods are more profitable. can't remember. I think a long time ago with the base game, I did the math on that, and I think I came to the conclusion that trade goods were better. Though I can't remember why now. It might have just been because they could use every hammer and the buildings didn't have overflow or something. I forget. Alright. Okay, what's this one? Okay, it doesn't look like there's any new terrors hitting my shores. I think she's pretty much spent her initial wave that she had sent my way. She had sent a whole bunch of troops my way before she declared that war. She was ready for it. Oh, hey, look, a bush. Couple of bushes. You're at war with Red? Ha! Well, now this could be interesting. This could devolve quickly into having Green dragged into another of your wars. Man, you're a terrible friend to have. You keep dragging people into you keep dragging her into your unprofitable wars. Well, let's see now. Gorgons. Magicians. I'll need more than 2 of those. Where in the world is this? Where in the world do I have 2 ghouls and a magician? Oh my gosh. How did this even happen? Oh, hi Patch, it's you. Oh! I was just thinking about making peace with you, crud. She still has mana for casting spells. Oh, at least we got that one. Yes, but he made it so that Warp Node is basically a completely different spell now from what it used to be. So Warp Node is actually really good now. Darn! I was counting on a good hit there. Alright, let's see. Next up, we need a Black Prayer. Okay, now. Let's see. Oh, I could use a possession on these griffins. But I can't count on that working out just yet. Okay. Got him! Okay, now I can do this. Yeah, that's what it does now. Yep. Yep, that's the new version. It's pretty good. Ha ha. Surprise! You weren't expecting that now, were you? Pikemen are tough. Which is good, because they'll be my pikemen now. No, I think not. They're everywhere! They're everywhere! Well, I'm gonna find out where that city was in a second. I think I know, though. I think I know exactly where that was. Oh, you're going for this, too. Yeah, I know. Endlessly ruining everything for me. So much needs to be fixed. Oh, it is great now. Went from a spell I'd never ever want to cast because it's icky to, holy crap, let me throw this around. I think I don't want to mess with red stuff. But since these two are at war with me, it's okay. Okay. Now. Everything is looking good. We are A-okay. Yes. Don't know what those magicians are plotting. But yeah, no, we're in great shape. Okay, great. Now you two are not yet up to the task of claiming cities. I could take this node, though. I'll end up wasting that much mana in battles with you anyway. Okay? Okay. Survival instinct coupled with Aether mastery. Alright, get up in there. Alright, well. This city's well defended now. Sort of. Spells I want to put into play, but I'm hoping that we've got the turnaround now. Death Knights. Sorry, gotta finish this game first, and we haven't even seen the Mirren Plain yet. So this is probably you're probably looking at, hard to say, but probably at least another week or two. Maybe. I mean, it could end really fast. The person on the Mirren Plain could step out and go, "Surprise! Time stop!" And I end the time stop to discover half the world is taken. Ah, oh, okay. Well, we will see. For me, those are Wednesdays. Well, I mean, I guess technically it's usually like midnight, then 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. kind of range, so I guess technically it is Thursdays, even for me. I really would like to have paladins leading my zombie hordes, but the logistics are just too much trouble. Alright. Well, let me see. I guess I should do something about that. Yeah, sure, let's take this out. You're still not casting spells in combat, eh? Well, I wouldn't mind a little undead guarding this island. Ah, we didn't get the lizard again. Oh well. There'll still be extra guards standing around on the island, it's fine. And we've removed a minor threat. I'm gonna Death Knight again. 4 Death Knights can probably take that city. And we should go this way and see what's in this corner. I bet more green. Ever think maybe this was a bad plan? Oh, you're out? Do I get a bear? Oh. But I ate a bear. Zombies! You can have your bear and eat it too. Just not this time. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna scout that corner immediately. And then... I'm actually in a position that I can start building up my casting skill again. Now that she's not constantly fighting me 3 times per turn or anything, I can afford to. Disappointing. The stats of a zombie bear in D&D are disappointing. So what you do is you homebrew it, and you make up your own zombie bear. And then you put zombies riding the zombie bears. Alright. Go. Funny how the undead still have forest walk. Okay. Now. Can't quite reach. Oh! A little island. Not quite what I was expecting, but okay. It's fine. Keep moving that way. The important thing is that we keep the Death Knights pouring forth. That's the important thing. That Mirren Plane is not going to stay plugged forever. Man, I want a dark ritual all my cities, though. That's okay. 9 Death Knights will be worth it. It's even more interesting when you make undead magicians. Their brains are rotting, but they still can be trusted to cast spells. Sure, why not? Pretty major change in mood all of a sudden. Oh, right, I was going to look at the new ranger. Okay, they actually have pretty good attack, long range. They're immune to the Reaper Slash for no apparent reason. Their hit points and defense are kind of awful, but whatever, we'll make one. Okay, and another one. What's that? That is trouble. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that's doing, but I don't like it. Throw up some darkness. Isn't bothered. What? But why, though? Oh, well. Doggone it, not a single Wyvern. Oh, well. That island will be okay. It'll have lots of zombies on it. Even if they take the city, they'll have to deal with a zombie apocalypse descending upon it the next turn. The city basically is a zombie apocalypse right now. Most of my cities are. But that's okay, so long as they work for me. Wow. Busy beaver. It really gets out of hand in Heroes of Might and Magic. In both 2 and 3, it was possible to get so many skeletons. Whenever you played the undead, you just wanted to kill every single thing you could encounter for more skeletons. And then there were these artifacts in 3 that would boost your necromancer skill, and they would actually make it so you'd make units. Instead of skeletons, you'd get like wraiths and other things. It's easily the most broken set in the entire game. Alright. And another one. I hadn't really meant for it to go around like that, but oh, I see. I guess you were all full up there. Okay, that's fine. Because we'll get another one. Then we'll move over here. You're a jerk. You know that? You are. Anyway, I'm gonna start taking cities and things. She seems to be having difficulty with that. That's the 3rd time she's targeted that city. Yeah. Completely ridiculous. Almost impossible to get the set, though. Most games, it does not spawn all 3 pieces. And even if it does, somebody else has 1 or 2 of the pieces. So ridiculous. I remember, I think it was the Heroes 2 campaign was the first time I really did a necromancer thing, and just some of the maps, you just have thousands and thousands of skeletons. Nothing could even make a dent in them anymore, and anytime they swung, whatever they hit was just dead. Didn't matter what it was. It's just, nope, that's dead. I haven't played the Elder Scrolls series yet, but I'm more likely to pick up Oblivion. I already have it. I'm more likely to run Oblivion with a whole bunch of mods. But, you know, maybe someday I'll do Skyrim, I don't know. It's not that I'm opposed to it or anything. But, okay. But yeah, I've had Oblivion talked up to me forever. Okay. Start with a little darkness. We've got First Strike and Life Drain. I don't want to come in range. Okay, there's the counter magic. Guess I should be glad she doesn't have Uranus's blessing yet. Okay. Please. Darn. Alright. One of you to deal with those. Whoa, my gosh, you're kidding! This should not be. That should not have happened. This is a max high-end unit here. Oh my gosh. What? Resist? This protects against spells, not... It doesn't actually give them more resistance, it just protects them from spells. Oh my gosh. But Life Steals is not a spell. It's like poison. Irregardless, First Strike and Armor Piercing, and we couldn't kill one. First Strike and Armor Piercing. I mean, this is the military equivalent of a stack of 5, sending in a stack of 5 Skydrakes, and then seeing that. Like, this is... I mean, these even have Supernatural as their attack. Armor Piercing and Supernatural. I don't know if those even stack. Ah, crap. I have to pick off the lizard before I can do that, but it's too dangerous to go in. Wait a minute. Improved resistance, +5 crosses to negative spells from all magic realms. It's spells only. It's not supposed to protect you against poison. It's not supposed to protect you against gaze attacks. It's not supposed to protect against lifesteal. Bless would protect from lifesteal. So, resist magic protects against gaze attacks? I thought that's what kind of the idea of... And what about when a magician fires? That's resist magic, or I mean, that's elemental armor and resist elements for those, right? Does resist magic protect against a wizard shooting? Huh. Okay. Lost stuff. Alright, let me see. What can I do? Alright, eat the bear. Get in close. Darn it. Darn it. Okay. Alright, we can do this. Oh, we don't have a Wave of Despair left. Oh, okay, fine. The 4x4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Never lose to Gorgons. Things. Alright, what do we end up with? Some zombies. Town, you have a lot of work to do to pay off your debt in Death Knights. Alright. You'll get Night Stalkers. Oh, look at all those Gorgons. Gorgons are gonna be a real bane to this army, aren't they? Seems to me like the horse archers might be better than the rangers. They're able to move faster, they hit and melee as hard, they have the same amount of hit points in defense. Yeah, let's not make any more of these. They seem like a mistake. No, I have death magic. That's pretty well it. Like, I picked up a couple of spell books along the way, but only a few basic spells. These are the kind of spells I can trade into. And these are the kind of things they ask in exchange. Get out of here. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to making Death Knights. It's a low-end, I think of it, I mean, I know it's a buff, but I think of it as a low-end summon that forces you to sacrifice a creature. I kind of think that Lycanthropy should really be a green spell. You know, that it should involve the stats of your base unit a little bit, but that's just my opinion. They regenerate, and they're immune to almost all of my spells. If somebody starts using werewolves, I can't hurt them with Reaper Slash, Wave of Despair. Almost nothing I have would work on it anymore, and my own darkness would buff it. So stacks of werewolves could come in and rip up most of my cities that are guarded by skeletons. Aha. I just got Massacre. That gives me a new option in battle. I don't know if it's going to turn out to ever be a good option, but it is an option. Okay. I don't want to fight those. I want to summon another Death Knight. But I should probably keep moving. Alright. I'm going to choose to explore. Alright. You two are going to explore a little. Does she? Shadow demons are a problem too. Oh, really? Crud. Bad, 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 bad. Alright. Alright. You are going to need to engage those jackals to heal. Really? I'm paying maintenance on that, aren't I? I'm paying maintenance for magical zombies, aren't I? Yeah, of course I am. Crud. Better now? Great. Massacre. Good. Leave them alone. Massacre. Oh, come on. Yes, this is a very heavily modded version of Master of Magic. Go for it. Well, that didn't go too badly. Whoa! Funny thing about these random abilities. Please tell me I got a Gorgon. Please tell me I got a Gorgon. Oh, I want a Gorgon so badly right now. Yeah. Okay. think she's had pretty much all of her major armies crushed at this point. She can't have too much left. Of course, what am I saying? She can have 100 times as much stuff left. Disjunction? You want to know how to disjunct things? Can you offer me something worth having? Oh, whatever. I'll just take a wall of fire. If you want to disjunction spells, it's probably to dispel their spells. And nothing would make me happier than to see survival instinct go away. Well, you ended up with that. A jackal rider. Fine. Okay. Oh my gosh, what is that? Oh, jeez. Okay. Trouble. That's what it is. There's only one Gorgon with them. I hate that. Stupid death chickens. Yeah, you can't entangle them. They're ethereal. We'll make ourselves more resistant. Okay, that's how it's supposed to go. Just like that. You can go over there, get a snack. You can go over there, get a snack. You can go up there. Oh, wasn't that nice? Yeah, I don't know. I think she's happy with what she's got. But a flaming bow of petrification is never a bad thing to have on hand. I'm going to move over and find another node. I wonder... This is a nice little city. Elves take a long, long time to build up. Mountain elves, look at that. Not many. I'm ending the stream soon. I think I want to hit one more thing. If I can take a city, I can put my summoning circle there, make the next Death Knight. A full stack of Death Knights would be great. Even if I made peace, I could run around and hit all the lairs. Which I want to do so badly right now. Forgotten Realms already has winged elves. Don't those live in the mountains? I don't even know. A unit just disbanded. Why? I just saw the words unit and disbanded, and I want to know what I missed. Because I have food, I have mana, and I have cash. What was that? We'll have to look at the archived video and find out, because, yeah. Oh, by the way, I ain't paying your maintenance. Get out of here. What do we got here? Water walking? Well, that doesn't have a maintenance cost. That's fine. You guys can just go. Press F6. Oh. Oh. Pfft. Oh, well, okay. Alright. 2, 3, 4. Yes, I can. Whose is this? Oh, yellow? Okay. It's pretty well defended, I must say. Well. Elven lords and Pegasi patrolling every inch of this area. It matters little. For this land shall now belong to me. Ooh. Ah. Ugh. Ah. Ugh. Ugh. I don't want to mess with that. I don't want to mess with that. I just don't want to go into there. Well, she started a war and I can't just ignore that. She'll just keep tearing into my cities if I don't do something. Alright. That was pretty rough. Okay, what can we do? I could hit them with a massacre, that would do nothing. Okay, alright, alright. A wave of despair, there's too many of them. Just out of reach. Well, I don't got anything else. At least it did a little something, I guess. But I'm gonna lose a Death Knight for this. Alright. Have I ever used summons this heavily? It's hard to remember ever having this many late game summons. And this is kind of what I was spec'd to do, although I had wanted Demon Lords. And with big piles of Demon Lords, for one, I wouldn't be losing them to petrification all the time. Crud. And for another... Alright. Oops, wrong button. That's not the one I meant to use. Crud. Oh, that was stupid. Another, they'd be producing a ton of spell power. Which I'd use to summon more of them. Which would produce more spell power. Which I'd use to summon more of them. And so on. Sec. That's what I meant to do last turn. And I'm going to lose another one. Yeah. Ugh. Just die already. Alright, so that hurt a little bit. I lost 2. For a city that's not really worth it. It's a mountain city. It's never going to be very profitable. But I have taken it from her. And it puts a foothold here. It puts a foothold here in her territory. Maybe I'll make some longbowmen or something, I don't know. You better hang out in the sea. Safer out there. Sort of. Okay. All around, We have tons to pick from. Oh, I don't know. There's this one right here. And there's a cave. And there's something I haven't warped over here. Yeah. Really, there's stuff in my land I can't get to. There's stuff just sitting here, just waiting till I have a moment of peace, and then I'm gonna come flying back and tearing into. And hoping I get something good. Okay, so we're gonna finish today. That was it. Wow, Satori's army strength is off the charts. How is she pulling that? Magic says I'm stronger. Her military strength is like double or triple mine. This mess continues of alliances and wars, this tangled web we have woven. And it won't be long before the Mirren plane arrives. But I think, at this point, I went from being in position to take out yellow and being absolutely not in a position to fight green. Now I'm in a position to fight green. And I think that that ridiculously massive army is going to go down rapidly. Yeah. That's not a lot of territory. And these Death Knights, I think that their greatest virtue is their speed. They are fast. And being able to put out one a turn? Yeah. I suspect that that on Wednesday or Thursday, time zones and all that, we will make short work of Satori. Man, I can't believe how small her empire is, unless I'm missing some massive chunk of the board, but I don't think so. It doesn't look like it's that much territory to me. So if I can wipe her main forces out, just knock most of these cities out of play. God, I want to scout and look. Well, anyway. We will continue in a few days. Until then, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.